Oh, hey, it is working. Good. What's going on, everybody? Rodrigo here, Asheville Cash Buyers. Another episode of Whiteboard Wednesday. Season 2, episode 10, if you guys are just tuning in. Thanks for checking this one out. Today we're talking about We Buy Houses signs. Have you seen these all around Asheville or whatnot? Wanted to just kind of share thoughts and give some insight into what they are, or the industry perspective, I guess, if you call them. So today we're talking about the We Buy Houses signs. Are they legit? Are they not legit? Can you trust them? Do the people who advertise in that way buy houses? And just kind of giving you my 2 cents, our 2 cents here, and what you could expect if you call them. So first off, the We Buy Houses, We Buy Ugly Houses, etc. Those are signs that you see everywhere, and the terminology in the real estate investing world or whatnot, they're called bandit signs. So so the bandit signs, first off, let's start with this. Do they work? Do people call those signs, and do the people who advertise with those signs buy houses, and can you sell a house that way? The answer is yes, obviously, or else people wouldn't be doing it. If it didn't work, nobody would be doing it. Bandit signs, when you're getting started into real estate, are a very popular way to, that's kind of shared or said, hey, if you're trying to get into real estate, here's a good way to market or try to find people to work with that to buy their houses. And you use bandit signs. They're relatively cheaper than doing other things like people do direct mail or online advertising, etc. So that's what they're called. They're bandit signs. Do they work? Yes, they work. So this isn't really an indictment on bandit signs in and of itself. This is kind of our conversation we're going to have is in general about like home buyers and investors, and just having making sure that if you're a seller and you're thinking about selling your house to one of these We Buy Houses people, just make sure that they're legit and that they're qualified, and kind of giving you some perspective on a couple of questions I would personally ask. And like I said, I want to be really clear, bandit signs, they work. I know people who have sold their house that way. I know people who have bought houses that way. So in and itself, it's not a disqualifier, but because you don't know who they are or whatnot, just a couple of really good questions to run through. So first thing I would ask is, hey, do you have testimonials or reviews? So do one of these people, do these people who have the bandit signs, do they have reviews? Do they have testimonials? Do they have past experience that you can bank on, right? Second, I just say is ask them this question. Are they a direct buyer? Are they representing somebody else? Are they working for somebody else, etc.? So ask them if they're a direct buyer. And then 3, you just ask for, what we call is proof of funds. So these are the 3 questions I would ask somebody who's advertising with the bandit signs. The proof of funds, if you've ever looked or been on the MLS, real estate agents will talk about is, hey, we want to just have proof that you can actually have the money to close on the deal that you just said you wanted to buy cash. And so these are just 3 criteria, quick questions. Obviously, it doesn't really matter how they answer so much as, do you have confidence in who they are? And if so, then, it's at the end of the day, you kind of have to trust the person you're working with. These 3 questions will hopefully give you some information on whether the person you're thinking about working with is going to be able to come through for you and actually perform on the contract that they have. So once again, testimonials or reviews, ask them if they're a direct buyer and if they have proof of funds. And that's just a good couple of qualification questions for bandit signs. And one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning is the bandit signs, the reason they're called that is there's sign police out there. So typically, if you're putting out signs and marketing materials like that, you're supposed to have permits. Obviously, we just got done with election season here in Asheville. The laws are a little different. A lot of those signs in theory come down afterwards, but the bandit signs are called bandits because, you know, it's it may or may not be on the up and up where the signs are placed and how they're being advertised, etc. So I just want to share this with you all. Hope you found it useful. Once again, I'm Rodrigo with Asheville Cash Buyers, and hope to, you know, this information was useful. Share with a friend. Take care. We'll have to recut that.